This video is dedicated to another group of aspects called creative aspects or aspects of change. These are creative aspects. Aspects of change. This group of aspects is one of my favorites. They don't really make us more creative as the name might suggest. Realities, they are the aspects of change that we can easily adapt to. The connection between the two planets is extremely flexible. So, one of the key words, flexible and adaptation. So, we also need to learn not to try and change the environment, but to try to change how we see things. The moment we make that shift in our thinking, we won't need the external changes anymore. And now I will explain with an example. In my example, I have used Annie Lennox's natal chart. The Sun has a creative aspect to Mars in her chart. The Sun has this green aspect to Mars. The Sun and Mars. So, what does it mean? It's easy for her, for Annie, to decide to change partners, let's say. When she learns to change the way she looks at her partner, she won't need to end her relationships. It's about changing our mindset. And what you can remember about these creative aspects is that as a result of these two planets resonating, we can come up with original solutions to problems. That variety will make our life fuller and richer. These aspects can also be called harmonious, because every time we lose something, we immediately get something else in its place. But they can also bring instability in our lives. These aspects can make us want, let's say, to change jobs a lot, because we are never satisfied with what we are doing. And our career can be quite unstable because of that. The major creative aspect is 1, and it's called a quintile. In my example, this green aspect between the Sun and Mars is a quintile, 72 degrees. Quintiles are always about possessing a unique set of skills. They give us lots of ways to solve a given problem. And what you can remember about the quintiles is that planets associated with the mind and with our creative potential work best when connected with a quintile. And the planets which are associated with the mind are Mercury and Uranus, and the planet associated with our creative potential is the Sun. And now I will give you some general information about the minor creative aspects. And the minor creative aspects are These are the semi-quintile, which is 36 degrees. The sesquiquintile, which is quintile and a half. Which is 188 degrees. And the biquintile, which is 144 degrees. So I'll add the symbols for the semiquintile. This is the symbol. For the sesquiquintile, it's minus and plus signs. And for the biquintile, it's plus and minus signs. They all work in the same way as the quintile. And they are called derivative aspects. In my example, I have used Tom Hanks's natal chart. He has a sesquiquintile between Mercury and Mars. Mercury, sesquiquintile, Mars. So, in this case, this is an indicator for good intellectual abilities. Once activated, this minor aspect can help us change our social circle with ease. This is another meaning of the same aspect.